I chose to do my degree at Bedford College because I like the idea of continuing on from the level 3 course that I did and having all the same teachers and being in the same environment was really appealing to me.
I chose to do my degree at Bedford College because I felt that it had a more personal touch than going to university, because I have special needs that a university with its big classes, I think I'd feel very overwhelmed there, whereas with a college class, the classes are all smaller, we get more individual attention.
I've been here since 2017 and it's something I'm interested in doing in the future, be in the field of media.
I chose to stay at college over going to uni because I thought it would be easier staying more local to home. I didn't have to pay for student accommodation, and the actual course was cheaper as a whole as well. And I got to stay near my friends who were also staying nearby.
I think the benefits of being in the college rather than at an actual university is it meant I was able to stay at home but get the benefits of being a university student, and it meant that I had the same teachers and same environment, which for me was really good because I don't really like change.
I felt staying here instead of going to another university was beneficial because I was familiar with the college and the equipment that I've used for a year now. And again, I already knew members of staff, so I felt comfortable having creative freedom.
Well, first of all, the equipment was varied, so I knew where I stood with production-wise, what I was going to get, and the staff as well. So it just worked out best for me. I think it paid off.
I think the benefits is that it doesn't feel as pressured. It's still, even though it's still a degree, it feels more like an actual sort of college course.
I get to stay at home rather than having to go away to a different campus. I get to see people that I've known for such as teachers and stuff. So I'm in a familiar environment that's comfortable for me.
Obviously, the obvious one is it's a bit cheaper, isn't it? It's a bit cheaper.
I think I've benefited because I feel like it'd be more personal being here. It's like the further you go away to London or say Luton even, you're more of a number, I think the feeling is. So yeah, the one-to-one or the advice whenever you need it, it's a nice comforting thing.
I would have to say my favourite project was the first Ways of Seeing project we did, because it incorporated both writing, which I like doing, and also photography, whilst telling a narrative through the pictures that we took.
My favourite project has definitely been doing the short film for film studies, because it allowed me to be as creative as I wanted to be and work with people that I haven't worked with before, and we were able to create something amazing that I'll be proud of forever.
When we did our client project, I think that was kind of interesting to look into who our clients are, what they do, and you get to see what it's kind of like working in that kind of professional aspect.
My favourite project so far this year would be making the silent short film. Even though it was in lockdown and I didn't have as many resources or able to use actors, it was still enjoyable.
I'd say my favourite project this year was the silent film. Although we did it during lockdown, I was able to put in my own twist on it, and I involved some elements that I wanted to explore before, and I had the freedom to do that, so that's why I enjoyed it.
I didn't really have a favourite project, but anything that allowed me to practice my script writing skills was of immense value to me, and there were plenty of opportunities to do that.
I'd say my favourite project probably would be level 5 drama adaptation. So, because obviously on the first part of the unit you write a script, you adapt another kind of film of sorts, and then make your own version, and then we pick one and then we make one into an actual film, which is really fun because obviously your script it was like a short film, so it'd be about 10 minutes, and we worked as a class because there was only 11 of us, so we all got to work together, had different roles, so it was like working on an actual film. And I would say that's probably a benefit on this course as well, because I know that you don't do as much practical work in other unis.
I have to pick our major final major project last year because I got to direct it. That's just a personal one to me. It wasn't very good, but it was the experience. And it was something that I definitely learned from.